What's good, yo? Welcome to episode 30 of Making Gains TV. Very special episode. We get to introduce Metal Movement's newest coach, CARLY Malia.
Hello. Do you have a booster seat or anything?
We can get some bumper plates for you to sit on.
That works. Doesn't matter.
You got great posture.
Thanks.
You're nice and
I
tall.
tried. It's all those snatches.
You make it work. That's awesome. All right, tell them where you're from, CARLY.
Born and raised in Bethlehem. Left for school. Went to the University of Delaware and came back home to work. I am currently working in office jobs. Terrible. That's why I came to Metal Movements, because it makes me a lot happier than that.
Yes. Happy and gains go together.
Absolutely.
Like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
So, University of Delaware,
yes.
Graduated with a
Bachelor's
degree
in exercise science.
Exercise science.
Minor in strength and
very
conditioning.
helpful. And a minor. And you've recently made some gains. You got your CSCS.
I did.
You were so nervous for it.
I'm an awful test taker.
It
That's
was
why.
amazing.
I hate taking tests.
Like watching you prepare for it and
Freaked
stress. So you're gonna be fine. You're
Freaked
smart.
out. I have like one major freak out before big tests, and then I'm alright.
Did you have several this time, or what was,
Yeah.
what was the one major freak out this time?
Probably like 2 days before. I was just like, oh my god, if I don't pass, my life is over. But it's not the case.
It's so not the
really
case.
not.
Guys,
Really
it's
not.
not the case.
No, never.
If you don't pass, just try again.
Push all the buttons.
Push all the buttons. That's such a good story.
Great story.
That's how I learn everything. If you guys want to know anything about me, I just push all the buttons.
Always.
The buttons they tell you not to push,
You push them.
the buttons they tell you to push, the buttons they don't tell you where they are, you find those buttons and you just push them. And you see what they do. That's like my life summed up.
Absolutely.
Push all the buttons. CSCS, what does that stand for the people that don't know?
Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist. So a lot of people ask if it is a personal training cert. It's not. Pretty much is a separate and distinct cert. You can work with athletes, I think all the way up to the collegiate level. So you can design programs for entire teams versus just personal training clients, which nothing wrong with that. And I do plan on using it for that as well. But pretty much just opens the door for a lot more opportunity.
It is the cream of the crop. It's pretty much like the top certification. So personal training isn't like being a doctor or a dentist. You don't even need a license or anything.
No.
So anyone can call themselves a personal trainer,
Right.
but you should be careful about that. You want to know about their pedigree and reputation. But having a CSCS means you like understand all the theories about it. Your depth of knowledge is very legit. How you apply it is where good coaches and bad coaches separate. CARLY's been applying it here part-time, and
Absolutely.
she's going to be full-time here soon, probably by the time you guys get to see this.
Probably.
We're so excited to have her.
So adios, CRFO. But yeah, no, also got it. Another thing I'm pretty passionate about is just women in the work industry. Obviously, fitness is a completely male-dominated industry. So having a better cert kind of just gives me a little bit of an edge.
Yeah.
But also made it easier because my minor was based off of it.
Right.
So had a little bit of an advantage there because I was exposed to material, but definitely have found it useful here. But working here has kind of helped me also prepare for it. So
I think another
It's
one of
gone
your
hand in
advantages is your passion.
For
It's
sure.
like very, you can't hide it. You
Yeah.
know, like when people love it, they love it, and people want to be around that. It's very contagious. It's kind of how this is all grown. Just loving helping people, loving people getting stronger, loving the people in general, and being an inviting place where they keep coming back.
absolutely. I've always thrived in like a hands-on environment too. So office jobs just don't cut it. So that's why I'm just kind of not sitting here and I like it.
Yeah, I think that's such a great transition for you. I remember like having jobs I didn't like, and I would doing those jobs, I would just like at those jobs I would set up clients and workouts and training and just kind of waiting for like
It's a distraction.
getting in gear for like what I really wanted to be doing.
Definitely.
So it's we're super happy we saved you from the desk job life. Could you imagine just?
It is awful.
I mean, not if it's your thing, it's your thing.
It's
but
just not my thing.
If it's not your thing,
It's never been my
it's
thing.
good to know that it's not your thing.
Yeah.
And then it's good to get out of it as soon as possible. Because life's too short to be unhappy.
Yeah.
So, what can someone working out with you expect? Like, what's your coaching style?
So I figured out my niche is definitely education. I like educating people not only on what they're doing, but why. I found the biggest obstacle training people is getting them to understand the purpose and the value of what they're doing. So even like a few months ago, we had someone who was like, I don't even know why we're doing this. So it kind of just broke it down in terms that they can obviously understand, because I know not everyone's a huge nerd like me. And she's like, oh, all right, cool, I understand that now. And like, I just figured out that the more you educate people on what they're doing and why, they see more of a value in it, and then it kind of ups their motivation, ups their performance with you, they get excited. So pretty much just the passion, the education, totally are my two big things.
Just like spilling knowledge
right.
all over the place.
But not too much. I don't want them to feel like they're in a classroom. But
this is not a classroom.
Absolutely not. But if they do have questions, make sure to understand that I'm going to have to explain it a little bit more in depth, but not too much, that they're going to get overwhelmed. So I think that education is definitely my big thing.
Good.
So,
outstanding.
as a been.
So, speaking of whys, what's your why? Why'd you choose this line of work? Why'd you go to school for it?
So even when I was little, my very first job I ever wanted, I always wanted to help something. Always wanted to help people in some way, shape, form. Didn't really know how I wanted to do it. Went through a few different career interests before I figured out that I really liked learning about how the human body moves. I took an anatomy class at Liberty, and I was like, this is awesome. I know, go Canes.
I didn't take that class, but when I went to high school. Wait, did I take that class?
I don't, probably not. You could choose to take it.
Is that when you skin the cat?
Stop.
Is that it? I did take that class. Well, who would have thought?
Well, anyway, thank you for bringing that up.
Did you like cry?
I did.
Was it a tough day for you?
I did. I have cats. I love animals. So I'm just,
oh my God.
That was awful.
I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
Thank you. Triggered.
I ripped that thing open. I had no problems.
But no, I took that and I was like, this is really awesome. So I kind of looked more into it, what kind of careers I could get with that. Originally planned on pursuing a physical therapy degree.
Yeah.
So kind of went along all through college at Delaware, planning on going to PT school. Picked up my minor in strength and conditioning, kind of figured out what I was doing in the gym, how that would apply to a clinical setting. Applied to PT school, actually didn't get in. But obviously, you know me and how passion driven I am. If I am not upset about something not happening, my passion's just not there for it. So I knew that I wanted to be in this general industry, just didn't know where I kind of fit. So it kind of just took a little bit of a soul searching there. Last year of college, figured out that opening my own gym would be kind of cool. Training people would be kind of cool, but wasn't really sure if that was almost good enough. Had a lot of self-doubt.
What do you mean? You weren't good enough, or your
Both.
passion was good enough?
Both. Just kind of went through a phase where I was just not really sure.
Yeah.
So kind of set it aside for a little bit. I do really, really enjoy the idea of working with like special populations, so cardiac patients, pulmonary patients. So that was kind of my focus from there on out after I didn't get into PT school. But once I kind of came back to training, especially when I got here, kind of just brushed the dust off of all those old dreams, if you will.
Bringing them back. We bring dreams back at Metal Movements.
Literally did.
Come on, dreams. Come on back.
Kind of just discovered that passion deep down to open, my own place one day and just kind of be a part of something literally exactly like this is what I want to do. So that's my why. I want to help people. I want to help them understand the value that they can bring to the world, and not just the gym, but just themselves every day. Just to kind of see the smile on their faces when they succeed and accomplish something in the gym, I think has a nice transfer to life on the outside. If you overcome something in the gym, you can overcome something in life. And it sounds super cliche, but I live by it. So.
And that's why she's here. You keep making gains, Carly.
Thanks.
And you keep making gains too.
Hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. Subscribe to the channel. But for now, signing off from Making Gains TV.